A very good evening to everyone. Welcome to Global Online, and here we are back with our NTA UGC Net Paper 1 preparation for 2022 batch, most probably in the month of June 2022. And here we are with the next topic, that is research aptitude. We have started this unit from yesterday, and this is the second lecture of research aptitude. This is a part of a crash course MCQ series. Yesterday we have done first lecture. Today is the second lecture. The link for the lecture is also available in the description box. You can check through that also. And yes, so Global Online has this crash course series going on. The next crash course series or the batch will be starting from 28th of May 2022, wherein we have daily live lectures. We have revision notes, that is called as notes on all the topic in the PDF format. We have last 10 years question papers with the answer key, so that it will help you to solve your doubts, as well as it will help you to practice the previous year question papers also. Test series, which will be consisting of 2500 plus MCQs, which is either available on Global Online app, or you can also ping us for the same. The fees for paper 1 is 3500. In case if you're going on Global Online app, you can go through Global Online, that is, you can go at the Google Play Store and go for Global Online, and you can see over here the interface. It will be asking you for a registration with the help of your mobile number. After your registration is done, you will get an OTP, and you can see the interface wherein you get paper 1. The fees is 3500. Once you click on that, there is an option called as content. You will get a content view wherein all the units are segregated as per the syllabus. Each unit consists of theory lectures, MCQ lectures, notes, mock test, evaluation test. Evaluation test code for today is RAO, that is 008. Evaluation test is like a practice for you, so that you can on daily basis you have a habit of cracking certain questions, which will prepare yourself for your upcoming examination also. Okay, paper 2 also, notes and MCQs are available. The subjects for paper 2 are listed on the screen. You can check it on your own. That is the paper 2 notes and MCQs I'm talking about. You also can ping us on the given WhatsApp number. The fees for paper 2 is 1500 with respect to notes and MCQs. Okay, and here we are with our unit. So yes, good evening to everyone, and we are going to start with the session for the day. So let's understand what we are doing is research aptitude. The total number of questions available in the research aptitude is 5 questions from this unit, and the total number of marks allotted to this unit is 10. So each question stands for 2 marks. Now the syllabus, if you see, of research aptitude, you have the subtopics, that is research, methods of research, steps of research, thesis and article writing, application of ICT in research, and research ethics. And from every topic you definitely have question, whether it is on the characteristics, whether it is on the types, whether it is on the methods, whether it is on steps, thesis, application, and research ethics. So definitely the questions are allotted from every topic, so there is no option of leaving any topic in option. You have to practice yourself. Now little bit before we go ahead with the questions, just one small advice to you all. Now see, as we are aware that everyone is aware that examinations are round the corner. Dates are not known, nor even I know the dates, but now your more practice, I mean to say, those who want should quickly go for a crash theory and understanding. Now you are not supposed to waste your timing in going for a deep you have whatever you have done from last few months, just give a glance to it, and more of practice of MCQs. It is very, very important, and this practice of MCQs ensure that you are doing with the help of screen, because that will help you to give more confidence. It will help you to make it screen friendly, and it will help you to push yourself with a higher level of target. And without fail, comprehension, one passage, as well as data interpretation, you have to do it on the daily basis. This will give you a good amount of practice, a good amount of confidence, and definitely you will be very close to your target. So that you have to do without fail. Yes, good evening everyone. Everyone has joined now. So now let's start the session for the day. I was just talking about a small tip for your examination, what you're supposed to do. And now everyone has joined, so we will start with the question answers. Okay. So yes, today's questions are also not that different. Questions are, they are related to your topics. The only thing is that the formation of question is bit different. So today also you have to make sure that you are concentrating well on the reading of question and you are coming to a proper answer with a proper understanding. Is it clear? So let's start. All the best to everyone. Let's start with the first question. Diagnostic research studies is a category of research that aims at what? Okay, so we have studied diagnostic research. So diagnostic research we did yesterday also. So what exactly it will be aiming at? Will it be aiming at achieving new insights of a concept? Will it be aiming at analyzing the characteristics of something? Will it determine the frequency with which something occurs, or it will test the relationship between the variables? Okay. Now be careful, here you can get lot of confusion based on yesterday. So yesterday one word was there, based on that don't try to give the answer. Think over the question and come to it very well. Yes, Kirti, good evening from all over the country, part of the country, so I can say on behalf of India. Yes. Everyone, okay, we have started with answers. Swati Shefali has already started with answer. Okay, Neelam also. Others, please ensure that you are reading the question properly. Deepa, you were not there yesterday's class. Understand the question properly. You have answered, but you have done a small error. So again, read the question and answer it properly. Shefali has answer. Okay. Bilal, yes, Bilal, I will come to your doubt also. Before that, I have told you yesterday, if you remember, I told you that you are supposed to go through the crash course of research. I don't know whether you did it or not. So you are, in case if you have not got the time, ensure that you are taking out some time and doing, because for the next 5 days we are going to do the same thing. So you have to and ensure that you're doing some part of research in a form of crash course. Okay, yes, I'm just waiting for all the answers, then I'll come to the topic. Some answers are wrong, so I'm just giving time for you to think over it. Fine. Okay, fine. So let's first come to diagnostic. Now Bilal, the meaning of diagnostic, it means to find out. Okay, it is to test, to find out, but your finding, it means to going up to the root cause and finding out a solution for your research, because we are doing this in the form of research. So it indicates it is to find out the solution in the research. Okay, now those who have, there is a confusion seen. Okay, diagnostic research, I'll come, there is some confusion within the students. I'll come to the right answer. Let me first explain you the question properly. So when we talk about diagnostic research diagnostic research is a category of research which will definitely not give new insights. Okay, it does not gives you any new insight. So this has been crossed out. Okay, now analyze the characteristics. Okay, analyzing the characteristics itself is the meaning of research. You can even talk it from the characteristics point of what, from a problem, but it does not tells you that it is diagnostic. So first two options are already eliminated. Now there is a confusion created between the students in option number C and option number D. Now if you see, the right answer is option number C. Now why not option number D? Now read the question very properly. The question is talking about diagnostic research. Okay, here option number D tells that to test the relationship between variables. Now see, when we test the relationship between variables, we test the relationship between variables only to prove the relation between, what is the relation which stands in the variable. There is nothing which we try to find out, no root cause, or like for example no solution. It is only testing going on. Testing either to prove your hypothesis, that is to the tentative statement which you have formed. In order to accept it or reject it, for that also you do testing. This option number D, those who have given me answer as option number D, if you went on the word testing, but where it talks about any of the solution, the sentence is incomplete. So now when we see option number C, determining the frequency with which something occurs. Now something here, it means the which the problem occurs and how you can find a solution to the problem, and that's what is done in diagnostic research. Please be careful with the words. You have to be very, very careful when you're reading the sentences, the options given and the question. Is it clear? There are no today's questions, this crash course series questions are not from any previous year question paper. They are just the practice questions. Okay, previous year question paper, lot of practice we have done earlier also. So I'm bringing some fresh set of questions. The topics are related, but the the pattern of the question is different. Is it clear with everyone? Option number C is the right option. Option number D, why it is wrong, I have told you, because D is the statement is incomplete. It does not signify that it is a diagnostic research. Is it clear? Fine. Yes. So let's go to question number 2 now. Now read question number 2 very correctly, because question number 2 also we have done this topic yesterday and I have defined the meaning also. Today also I have brought some extra slides. Some students were having doubts, no? So I have brought some extra slides. I'll take that theory also in some time. Okay. Descriptive research studies is a category of research that aims at what? Same options are given: to achieve the new insights of a concept, to analyze the characteristics, to determine the frequency at which it occurs, and to test the relationship between the variables. Now here the options are same, they have only replaced it with the type of research. So they are telling it is descriptive research. Now what descriptive research means? Yes, something occurs, it means Sandeep, problem arising. Correct. Okay. Manoharan, what's going wrong? Because you are from day one, you are very regularly. Just read the question clearly. You are getting confused with the question, I guess. Just give yourself a proper time. See, there is no hurry. I'm not checking your time. This set of questions are completely different. So I'm giving you proper time to come to the right answer. Do not do any mistake over here. I'm waiting for everyone to answer properly. Let everyone answers, then we'll come to, the proper form of answer. Okay. See, there is a confusion again between, okay, I'm just seeing. Fine. Okay, there is a confusion between option number A and option number B again. Yes, so let's see. Now to determine the frequency that we have studied right now, testing the variables we have studied. So here it will definitely get eliminated. Now option number 1 and 2, the right answer is definitely option number B. Now see, when we talk about new insights of a concept, okay, the characteristics or descriptive research, we have studied very well yesterday. Descriptive research is something which talks about in detail or in-depth characteristics. Okay, now when we talk about insight, okay, it means like you talk about something new information or new action. So it can be in the form of action research also, new insight, okay, where you take a remedy, where you take an action and you bring something new. So here again, descriptive research does not indicate that you have brought something new. Okay, it only talks about, it describes the characteristics of the variable or the concept. So descriptive research gives more emphasizes, or you can say descriptive research aims at analyzing the characteristics. Please, yes, it is slightly confused, but you have to see. That's the reason I said you should know the meaning of research very well. So whether it is descriptive, whether it is exploratory, whether it is action research, whether it is diagnostic research. So now you know that diagnostic research talks about what? Talks about the problems and solution. So root cause and finding a solution for that root cause. Descriptive research talks about what? The characteristics. So this, please remember this keywords, and I told you, write and keep it in your handy running notes, or if you want you can go back to the crash course and see. There also I have explained you everything. Okay, now question number 3, research philosophies. Now research philosophies, if you remember, I have done research onion in the crash course. There is a topic called as research onion where we have done research philosophies, also. So research philosophies refers to what? Are they the approaches and discipline? Are they the procedure and discipline? Are they the ideas? Are they the objectives to be considered in research process? What does research philosophies talks about, or what does research philosophies indicate? What is the meaning of research philosophies? Okay, we have done. See, now in case you people have, as I said, I will be taking your crash course again. So that time you please write and keep, or you can refer to my small video of this topic, only that particular point, and you can come back to it. Yes, Shabna, when I said achieve new insights, like for example, that time I used the word action research, because in action, immediate solution with immediate action in order to bring something new. So you have to read the question very carefully, and according to that you have to check your answer. Okay, fine. So question number 3 again. Now please, you people are getting confused. I don't know why. Now when I'm asking you research philosophies, what research philosophies has to do with objectives to considered in the research process? I didn't get. Research philosophies does not talks about any objectives. If you remember, I have given, I can't take you back to the video. In research philosophies, I have mentioned it very clearly, the keyword as approaches. So research philosophies are nothing but the approaches and the discipline. We have done this very well. We have done a research onion. In that, the first keyword I gave for research philosophies, it is nothing but the research approaches, or you can tell them as disciplines also. Okay, it is research approaches and discipline. Now you can do one thing, at least you can take a book with you. Okay, no, it is not research ethics. Research ethics is not it is not a part of philosophy. It is something, a code of, you can say the code of conduct in research. That is called as research ethics, okay, which has to be done legally, which has to be the do's and don'ts of research, that are called as research ethics. Okay, do not confuse them with research philosophies. Research philosophies are nothing but the core approaches or the disciplines of research. Fine, I have cleared option number, question number 3's option also, but at the same time I have told that if you are having any doubt, take a notepad to you, and next to the notepad write, okay, I need to revise this topic of research philosophy. So you can go back to my crash course video, because in crash course I have taken this topic, and you can revise it and at least keep it in your mind. Okay, now again, next question. In order to make the research reliable, now see, if you remember, reliability is one of the characteristics of research. So on characteristics also, how you can get the question. So in order to make research reliable, that is, reliability is one of the characteristics. It requires what? There is no deliberate attempt to either to conceal or highlight something, quantitative and qualitative methods to be used, repeatability and accuracy that is provided for the quality of measurement procedures used, or the solution to the research problem is known in advance. So from the following options, where does the characteristics of reliability fit into? To which option the characteristics of reliability fit? See, again I have given you a hint. Reliability is one of the characteristics of research, and you have the topic as research characteristics. So from the given options, where does the topic of reliability fix? Read it slowly. Don't be in a hurry. We have enough time with us. We are not checking about the time limit and bragging our score. Just go slowly and try to understand. I'm purposely not telling you the answer, because then it will become a habit for you. So just think, just do some brainstorming, give importance, little bit of trouble to your mind, and come with the right answer. Okay, yes. Those who have consistency, SKOC, where you got this word consistency? I'll tell you the meaning from where you got this word. Consistency, it means where you have the stability. Okay, I just want to know. Fine, 100%. Okay, fine. Let me see. Now see, again, as I said, I was Raja. You said okay. 100% you're sure with the answer for question number 4. So let's check it out. Okay, now what is the question? In order to make research reliable, so actually if you remember, the reliability is one of the characteristics. Reliable, it means in order to rely on that, we need to have our research consistent and stable. So instead of using the word consistency, here they have given as repeatability. So see, repeatability comes with what? It comes with consistency. Okay, now like for example, let us see all the options. Okay, there is no deliberate attempt to conceal or highlight something, but this does not, the question and the option does not have any matching, anything which is correlated. So this is actually odd man out. Okay, quantitative and qualitative methods are used, no doubt it is, these methods are used in research, but it does not talks about reliability 100%. Next we had a solution to the problem is known in advance, but that again does not signifies any amount of consistency or any amount of reliability. So reliability basically comes with what? With the degree of stability or consistent result. Okay, stable result. And instead of using the word stable, they have used the word as repeatability. So repeatability and accuracy for the quality of measurement or the procedures are used, and that indicates what? That indicates reliability. Now yes, now let me, Shabna ma'am, is there reliability means truth? No, reliability indicates your consistency, but as I said, they have not used the word as consistency. Consistency means stability, but for that it has to happen at a repetitive mode. So here they have used the word repetitively. And truth, when you're using truth, it means validity. Yes, validity ensures reliability. So validity, you can play with the words also, but here in this particular option, which is the matching option or which is the right option, that you have to understand, and how that I have presented now. Is it clear? Repeatability and plus accuracy comes to reliability. Yes, is it clear everyone? Okay, but here the direct word was not given, so it must have resulted into confusion. Fine, I hope we can move ahead now. Okay, now applied research. Now here is this another area where students get confused a lot, so read properly. Applied research is a type of research that, so now you have to identify the statement which talks about what? Applied research. So applied research is made for performing the basic or pure research. It's a theoretical research, is intended for finding some solution to the problem considered, includes fact finding, inquiries and surveys. Okay, uses available information as a base to make further critical evaluation. So what is applied research? In short, they have defined applied research. So you have to talk about what? You have to talk about, or you have to select the option of applied research. Mr. Shivnarayan Shukla maybe, or Shukl, these lectures are in English. 7:30 morning, 7:30 there are lectures in Hindi, so you can attend those lectures. Okay, now after this slide I have some amount of explanation for applied research or descriptive research. We are going to see that also, so don't worry, we will quickly take a revision of all this. Yes, I'm just waiting for everyone to answer. Hardly few students have started answering. Okay, 5B, D, but there is no consistency in the answer. B is also the answer, D is also the answer. Okay, fine. So I'll just wait for everyone. Let the answer come. Hasina, good evening. Seeing some students after a long time. English class is at 9 p.m. only. I daily come live at 9 p.m. Yes, Manoharan. Still, I'm just giving, I mean to say, you're right, but then what is the right answer for the given question? Okay, so let's clear everyone's doubt. So, first option which you said, fundamental research. Now see, what is, first of all, let's understand now why option number B and why option number A, C and D are not right answer, okay? Now first, what is the meaning of applied research? Let me first explain the question, explain the topic, and then it's still, if you have any doubt, we will come to it, okay? Now, when we talk about the term applied research, it means it is a research which refers to, solution, okay, to the problem. Solution to the problem. Now here it is very important that, I mean to say, when we talk about this type of solution in everyday life. So now, see, what they give, if you see the definition, in definition they have used the word as, to practical problem. Now what it is telling about, see, applied research is a type of research which is made for performing the basic or pure research, that is fundamental research, which we call. So this is not an option. It includes fact finding, okay, but fact finding, basically for that, definitely fact finding is done, but for that we have to have a statement ahead. Again, this sentence is something which is incomplete. Fact finding on the basis of what, okay, that is not clear over here. Okay, like for example, with the help of empirical research or with the help of an experiment, that is not clear. Uses available information as a base to make further critical evaluation. So that is, critical evaluation, it means it is basically evaluating. That comes under evaluation research. So here, when we talk about applied research, it is basically talking about what? It is talking about finding a solution to the problem. So here, your applied research, we use applied research information of, Junaid, I am not getting what you are trying to say. But in applied research, we use available information of no, it is not, Junaid, it is not every time necessary that in applied research, you always use the information of fundamental research, for practical application. No, it talks about what? It talks about a practical solution. So in it is not always connected to the fundamental solution, fundamental research, sorry. It is something, based on theoretical aspect. It is not important that it will be always relying on fundamental. So just keep that, take out that point from your mind, because in that case, even if you get assertion and reasoning sentence, you will do some mistake, okay? So for that, okay, in order to clear your doubts, I am again taking, I have just brought some theory part for the research topics only. So let me quickly revise this and tell you what we are talking about or what we are discussing about. It will help you to recall the topic and it will help you to do it, in a proper manner. So let's talk about applied research and fundamental research. So when we talk about applied research, yes, it aims at finding a solution for a problem. See, now it doesn't mean that every time they will give you, immediate problem. Any problem which finds a solution, that talks about what? It talks about applied research. Maybe it can be faced by a society, by an individual or by any organization, like for example, marketing research. This was just an example given to make it clearly understand. But basically what it indicates, that it indicates finding out a solution to a problem. Fine. Now, when we talk about fundamental research, now see, fundamental research, which is also known as basic research, which is also known as pure research, which seeks to extend the boundaries of knowledge in a given area. Now see here, with no necessary immediate application to the existing problem. So it does not. Now Junaid, this is what I was trying to tell you. It is not necessary. In fact, it is not at all necessary that it will only talk about immediate application to the existing problem. So when you say that applied research is based only on the facts given by fundamental research, no, every time it is not compulsory, it comes like that, okay? It is concerned with generalizations, with the formulation of the theory. So it means the statements which are formulated with the help of theory. Like for example, research on human behavior. So the theory is formed and the statements are based on that. Is it clear now? Okay. Now, when we talk about descriptive research, because this also the topic was there again and again, yesterday also and today also. So, descriptive research includes survey and fact finding, inquiries of different kinds. Even the term ex post facto research is used to describe. Now, see, describing, it means characterizing the research, as the researcher has no control over the variables. So, for time being, you can just say that, this particular point, if you are confused, this particular point you can just keep in aside. At least you can understand descriptive research is that research which talks about different characteristics which can be included in the form of fact finding, or which can be included with the help of survey by by giving the concepts. Yesterday we have done the concepts. I'll come to all the doubts one by one. Let me first complete this. Okay. Analytical research. Now, analytical research is that research which has to use the facts or information which is already available. Now, see, here also you will make a mistake if the sentence is not clear. Now, you say that facts. Ma'am, fact is coming in descriptive also, and fact is coming in analytical research. But the facts in analytical research are already available, whereas the facts in descriptive research are being found out. When the efforts are taken to find out the facts. So please be careful. Now here, critical evaluation. The fourth topic was talking about option was talking about this. A critical evaluation is done either with the help of analysis or with the help of evaluation. Okay. Now, qualitative and quantitative. Here also people get confused. Okay. Qualitative research is concerned with qualitative phenomena, that is relating to the quality or a kind, and this type of research aims at discovering the motives and desires with the help of various techniques. Now, I am not reading this part because these are the techniques which can differ from one option to another, but they are talking about what? The qualitative phenomena, whereas quantitative research is based on measurement and quantity. Okay, this is what I said just now. Now, there are some students who are having, I'm just reading the doubts and I'm coming. Okay, now applied research and action research, who has given this? Okay, Mr. SK, applied research and action research, I have given you the differentiation in the crash course also. I'll repeat it again. So when we talk about applied research, okay, it, as I said, it is application of the knowledge in order to solve out to find out solution to a problem. Whereas when we talk about, okay, when we are talking about, I mean to say this one, action research, it is useful in solving, okay, the problems, but like for example the problems, it's not necessary that the problems are of immediate nature. See, many times if you see in your previous year question papers, no, they have given the word as what? Immediate, but it is not every time necessary that it is talking only about any type of problem can be taken under consideration in your action research. Is it clear? Or you want me to go with a more example? Just tell me. Is it clear with that? Doubts? I hope it is very clear. So please try it. See all this, that once again I repeat, I mean to say I have been repeating this n number of time. Those students, this all doubts which you have right now in the class, I know you must have not revised or something. So just take some time and please revise my crash course. There I have done everything in detail. Already I have taken 90 minutes. If you want, I will come again with the crash course with the fresh thing. But directly do not, jump, because some concepts, if they are not clear, you will end up doing a mistake. And that's what is happening in the class. Little bit of change in the question, you people are getting confused. Okay. Yes. Okay, do one thing, Shreya, you want me to explain it again, no? I will come to it. The difference of action research and applied research also I'll come. Let's first, because some students are very clear with the concept, so will not waste their time. I'll take you at the end, okay? Don't worry. I'll take, because we have to complete more 10 questions. So let them go ahead. For you, I'll just wait for some time, okay? Now, fundamental research, we have just now done fundamental research. So, fundamental research talks about what? The options given are same. Okay, you have to pick up the right option. So the fundamental research talks about performing the basic or pure research with its theoretical aspect, finding out a solution or a fact finding or available information for critical evaluation. Some students who are having doubt, I'll just come back to you, don't worry. Right now we will just focus on this part, question answers part, and we will not waste others' time. Those who have done with their revision, let them go ahead. Okay, question number 6. Yes, 6 should not go wrong at all. I know, yes, 6 now, just now we have done and we have repeated. In fact, one of the student already answered this question, that yes, fundamental research is something, with the research which performs pure or basic research, a theoretical research. Okay, I hope now this is very clear to you. Same question but in a different form they have given. Yes, very good. Answers were also quick. Okay, so where the questions which are easy, don't waste your time. Be little faster so that we can take time for difficult questions. Okay. Now, the statement of purpose. Now see, I mean to say, the statement of purpose, it is called as SOP also in research, should in a research study is what? Identifying the design of the study, identifying the intent or objective of the study, specify the type of people to be used in study, or describe the study. What is SOP called as? That is statement of purpose in research. In research, SOP is defined as what? You have done this, like for example, students who have done research methodology in their masters definitely should know about this, because in masters they have done this. Yes, option number D, Junaid, it was analytical research. Evaluation also you can say, or analytical also you can say. Yes, 7th question. Okay. 7th A. Those who are answering 7th A, read the question very carefully. 7th A, 7th D, 7th C. All are there? Or A and B only the confusion is? Okay. Now see, it's very clear. Now for example, yes, almost 70 to 80% students are right that statement of purpose is nothing but an objective, intent. You see, this is the word. In many of the textbooks you can find this word intent. Intent is nothing but an objective. Now those who are telling that design, here it means they are talking about research design, which is not definitely the statement of purpose. To specify the people to be used in the study, that is your population or your method, or you can say your research method, that is called as research methodology. So again, this is the wrong option. Describing the study is basically I mean to say, it is not related to the option. Describing the study, it should be describing the research area, but that is again not a right option. So the statement of purpose is nothing but the intent, or you can call it as objective. I don't know why everyone said 7th A. 7th A is research design. It's not the statement of purpose. Is it clear? Okay, fine. I hope it is very clear with everyone. Now, we have done this also just now, a qualitative research question. Now they are talking about a qualitative research question. So qualitative research question should be what? Should be, you ask a question about the process of phenomena to be explored. Is generally an open-ended question. They have given a hint. Even my theory lecture, I have taught you distinguish also, and I have used this in my distinguish. Okay, so whether it is both A and B, or whether it is none of the above. So what is the qualitative research question about? Means it is characterized with which features? Yes, Sandeep. Yes, Sandeep, purpose is equal to intention, which in research is recognized as an objective. Okay, very good. Great. Yes. So qualitative research question is something which includes process, phenomena, as well as it is open-ended question. So we have done this very well. Okay. So both A and B are correct option. Very good. Okay. I hope it is clear with everyone. We have used this in distinguish also. Fine. Now, little lengthy question, but I want everyone to read it properly and come to the right answer. A review of literature prior to formulate research question. They have just twisted the question. They have entangled you in the words. A review of literature prior to formulating research question allows the researcher to do which of the following? That is called as, Revati, what you want me to explain? To become familiar with the prior research on the phenomena of interest, to identify the potential methodological problems in the research area, to develop a list of pertinent problems relative to phenomena of interest, and or whether it is all above. Okay, Revati, if you're talking about qualitative and quantitative research, just now we have done that topic, dear. So I hope you can just come back to it. Okay. It's qualitative phenomena. It's open-ended question. It means you have a more description option. I mean, this is descriptive option, which is a part of a qualitative research. Manoharan, that's what you need to tell, I guess. Okay. Eighth question. That's what I told Revati. Eighth question is on qualitative research. So qualitative research is something which talks about phenomena and it includes open-ended question. Okay. Yes. Question number 9, very good question number 9, everyone. Excellent. So yes, a review of literature. So basically the question is what review of literature. So yes, review of literature talks about the prior research of your interest area. It talks about the methodology in the research. It talks about the list of pertinent, it means relevant problems or to the research, to the phenomena of interest, or that is research area. So all this will be a part of what your literature review. Pertinent, it means something which is relevant. Is it clear? Okay, so the right answer is option number B. Is it clear? Option number D, that is all the above. Fine? Yes. Now, question number 10. Now be careful. Here little bit there are chances of confusion. When I'm saying that, so read the question 10 times. The research participants are described in detail. So you describe the research participants in detail. In which section? We have done this just now. I have explained you just few questions back. So don't do a mistake. The research participants are described in detail. So it will be included in introduction, it will be included in method, it will be included in data analysis, or it will be included in discussion. So they have given you already the hint. You can come to it easily. Okay, yes. Junaid and Sandeep, thank you for little bit extra knowledge. So they have given steps also. That is a part of your second step of research. Bilal, review of literature, it means you are whatever literature related to the research is written, you are reviewing that. It means you are rereading that. Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. Some students have answered very correctly. Some still did a little bit mistake. Now see, you never see when you talk about introduction, no, research introduction only talks about your topic. Data analysis talks about the entire interpretation of your data. Discussion it's not a part of that. When you talk about research participants, it means your respondents. So they are a part of your method, research methodology. So we talk research methodology consists of primary or secondary or tertiary data. So we include that in research method. Is it clear? Okay. Data analysis, it means analyzing your data, the collected data, the data which you have collected. No, you're analyzing it, studying it in detail. That is called as data analysis. Research participants can be in the form of population as well as sample. You have decided this population and from that population you have collected the sample. Like that it is, Manoharan. Okay. Now, research hypothesis. Yesterday also there was a topic on hypothesis. So you know it is a tentative statement. So research hypothesis are what? Formulated prior to the review of literature. statements of predicted relationship between variables stated such that they can be confirmed or refuted. Refuted, it means refused. B and C, or option number B and C. So from the given option, what is research hypothesis? What is called as research hypothesis? Sandeep, see, here they have not, research participants they have told. So, from participants it means population, but from population, how much is your sampling? You will definitely do sampling, no? So, it will be consisting of population and a subset of sample. Is it clear? Option number, question 11th question, okay. Good. 11th question is also going good, except one few. So, research hypothesis, it is formulated prior to review of literature, no. Okay. It is, yes, it is predicting. See, it is written very clearly. It predicts the relationship, yes, and it can be something which can be either confirmed or which can be accepted or rejected. So, they have not used the word as accepted or rejected. They have used confirm or refuted. So, yes, the right answer is option number B and option number C. That's Barkha, yeah, that's the reason I said it is population and the sample, because we do not know that everyone is included or not. It is decided by sample. So that's the reason, and both of them are a part of method. Is it clear? Barkha, I hope your doubt is clear. Now, yes, now here we have done this word, but I just got an interesting question on this, so I've got it. Now read the question carefully. What is virtual ethnography? We have done this yesterday. Coincidentally, we came across this word. The use of visual data rather than written text, a technique used to facilitate online focus group, a study that uses participant observation, an ethnography study of an online community or a social setting. So, what is the answer talking about? What it indicates? I'm just waiting for everyone to revert back. Okay, I'm just waiting for everyone to answer so that we can no answers. Okay. Yes, down to earth, just 2 minutes. I'll come to your doubt also. Okay, everyone. Yes, there was some confusion. I was not getting messages, but I have got it. Okay. Vicky, yes, there is one more request from one of the student regarding variables. So yesterday I took some, I will take it, don't worry, okay. So yes, virtual and ethnography. So ethnography basically talks about community. So virtual, it means something related to online, okay. So this answer, I mean to say virtual ethnography is an ethnographic study of an online community, because virtual indicates online. So online community or a social setting. Is it clear? Very easy it was, but yes, see, it's not about exactly cultural study, Shabna. It is about, it is basically about the community. So here they have given the word as virtual. So it is talking about which community or which culture, that is, which is online, based on online. Is it clear? Fine. Pankaj, I daily share. Today also before coming, I have shared the link without fail. I don't know why you don't get. There is only one set group, and in that group I do without fail share the link. Okay, is it clear, everyone? Cultural, it's not on, it is a society, it is a community. So now they are talking about virtual community, no? So virtual community, it means online community. Is it clear? Please be careful, they can twist it, okay, but you should know how to come to a right part of the question. Yes, now here they have given an example and you have to identify the type of research. Such type of questions, are more expected, okay, even for variables also. If a researcher is studying the effect of using laptops, now be careful in reading this question and understanding the answer. If a researcher is studying the effect of using laptops in his classroom to ascertain their merit and worth, it means a researcher has conducted a study. Now what is the study? Effect of using laptop in the classroom to find out the merit and the worth. So he is conducting which type of research? Is he conducting a basic research? Is he conducting an applied research or a evaluation research or an experimental research? Sandeep and Pankaj, I am sharing every day the link on the SET group also. I don't know why you people do not get it. Okay, Junaid has already started answering. Ethnography doubts are cleared with everyone. I'm just checking the previous message if I have just lost anyone in between. So meanwhile you people can start answering. Okay. We have done this question yesterday and I have just brought the example, that's all. The question remains the same with the same explanation. So if a researcher is studying the effect of using laptops in the classroom to find out the worth or the merit, it is called as evaluation research. Okay. Down to earth. Yes. Just a minute, I'll come. I forgot to answer your question. Evaluation research, because that is a research basically which will help us to find out or to determine what works well or what can be improved or what initiative can be taken. So here if you see, the study is to find out the use of laptop in order to know or understand its worth or its benefit. So that is nothing but we are evaluating. Yesterday if you remember, we have done this question. It is not applied research. What is the solution? There is no solution for anything. Basic research, there is no theoretical aspect. Experimental, that it is not talking about any cause and effect relationship. I have taught you all this, so think from that point of view. Those who have answered me A, B and D, please, the basic research, there is no theoretical aspect. Applied research, there is no solution to the problem. Experimental research, there is no cause and effect relationship. Okay, fine. Yes. Now people, this is very easy question. This is bonus question for you all. Research is what? Is it a purposeful or a systematic activity primarily conducted for pure academics, primarily conducted to answer the questions, or at a random or unplanned process of discovery? You can eliminate and also come to the right answer. Yes, Mr. Down to Earth, where you are, we do not have only notes for this paper 1. We do have a complete course for paper 1. So our notes are only available for paper 2, not for paper 1. So you can just, in case if you're still interested and if you want to only find out notes, so you can ping on the WhatsApp number which I will show at the end of the class, and you can find out the price for that. Okay. See, Shabna, it is, experimental research, when we talk about this, conducting in controlled atmosphere, but does not signify this statement, can be in a different form. Though it basically primarily talks about controlled atmosphere, but this may not be a straightaway question which you will get. So be careful for that. Okay. Yes. So yes, very good everyone. So yes, if you see the question, research is primarily conducted for academic purpose. No. Now here also some books have given this type of answer. That was wrong. I told you first also. It is conducted to answer questions about practical issues. It is not compulsory. It's only answering the practical issues. A random and unplanned. See, unplanned, we know very well research is it's a planned activity. So again, this is wrong. So your elimination comes to the right. Everyone is in fact has come up with the right answer. It talks about it is a purposeful and a systematic activity, and both are, a part of the characteristics of research. Fine. Yes. I have done this also question yesterday and I have twisted the question little bit today. Let me see whether you are getting it right or not. Okay. The concepts in a hypothesis are stated as what? If you remember, we did yesterday one topic. Okay, one specific slide on concept. So concepts in hypothesis are stated as what? Variables, theories, indices or ideas. What is it indicated as? Okay. Yes, there are some questions. I'll take some doubts. Okay. Yes, based question on research. Okay, Junaid, taken a note of it. Dona, I don't take Indian logic. Actually, I plan to take, but it requires lot of preparation, so I couldn't do this in this cycle also. No. Shabna, in the question it says as classroom, okay? But there is no cost and effect relationship which it is talking about. So be careful for that. Donna, I don't take that topics. I have limited topics for paper 1. Theoretical aspects only topics I take. Okay? I hope you have I have answered your question. So concepts are very good. Yes. So if you remember, we have done yesterday, concepts are in a hypothesis. Concepts, concepts are the topics which helps us to, define the variable, and in the measurement is done with the help of what? The measurement is done with the help of indicators. Okay. So concepts are in the hypothesis are stated with the help of what? They are stated with the help of variables. Very good. So at least whatever we did yesterday, some of you are very clear with that. So be careful. Okay, it's not Barkha concepts in the hypothesis. It's not ideas, or they are not theories, or they are not indexes. They are just the variables which will help us to prove a relationship between, and we have to confirm it, or we have to prove it with the help of finding with the help of our findings, or data finding, or research finding. Is it clear? Revision is needed more, ma'am. Yes, revision is, that's what I'm doing. See, I told you this is the first cycle, this is the second cycle of revision, in fact, of MCQ. My first cycle is over, third cycle will also come. The only thing is that revision will be more and more, but your equal efforts are needed. So be careful, yes. Yesterday, one more thing before I end, we get tested. I didn't get the link of your messages, Junaid and Sandeep. I just lost your connection. Yes, others are putting the score. Yes, yesterday there was a confusion between one topic. So I brought that topic, that is cross-sectional and longitudinal study. Some students, were not clear about it. Research hypothesis is nothing but tentative statement, Bilal. Okay, so longitudinal study, there was a question on that. So longitudinal study is something which varies from few years to decades. Okay, which requires a long-term study, which can be conducted over this years, which can justify the cause and effect relationship. Only one variable is considered in longitudinal study. This actually I have done in my theory class, but still I brought because there was doubt. And this study goes on, for years, and it becomes expensive. This is not only, long-term, but it also it's expensive. Whereas against that, cross-sectional is something which is quick to conduct. Okay, it is conducted at a given point of time with multiple variables. So that also you keep in mind. Longitudinal uses one variable, whereas cross-sectional uses multiple variables. It is comparatively cheaper. It cannot pin down any cause and effect relationship, and it can be conducted with different samples, whereas in longitudinal you have to use the same sample. And this was done, and this will really be helpful for any type of statement questions, or normal questions also. Is it clear? My class timing is daily at 9 p.m. Deepa, yes, actually I have been shifted again to paper 1 focus. Paper 2 has been handled by Rahul sir now. So if you can see on the channel, there are MCQs coming for paper 2. You can please follow that. Okay, so thank you everyone. I hope you have got some new insights and new information, and you have tested yourself, okay, with the preparation. So this will help you to set your seat belts more fastened and prepare yourself more, put more efforts. Just a month is left, so you should not you should not sit back and relax. In fact, this is a time for you to put a lot of efforts in order to crack your examinations. That is one of your dream for this coming this year, this particular academic year. Okay, so see you soon tomorrow, that is sharp at 9 p.m. with our next set of questions. Thank you everyone.